Well, hello, butterflies. I'm so happy that you've joined me today. So it's a gorgeous afternoon. I'm just sitting here thinking about how good it actually all gets to be. And, a few days into this brand new year, and I'm thinking about all the things that I am grateful for and all the things that I'm looking to explore and enjoy and have adventures over the coming year. And also, too, the word that keeps coming back to me as the word for my new year is a word I never ever would have considered. And I'm not even sure how it happened, but the word is return. And I'll tell you why. I think, sometimes I just think things come into your head and they're just meant to be and the timing is right. And this is what happened. I'm thinking about my beautiful oldest daughter who's getting married next summer. And I'm thinking about all the things that I want to make sure that I tell her about before she gets married, or things that I want to, just ask her about. And she's such a smart woman. I'm not worried about anything as far as is it going to work or not. She has the most amazing boyfriend, fiance. They're going to be fine. Also, there are certain things that I think about from this perspective where I've been married almost 34 years. And when you've been married that long and you still are really happy to be with the person that you're with, then you have learned some things along the way that worked and some things that just haven't and don't work. And the word return is what came to me when I was thinking about that's like the essence of the foundation that you start off with. You stand in front of all of your loved ones and you stand in front of a church, a filled church, or you stand outside under a beautiful tree, or you wherever it is that you decide to make this vow. It could be in the back room of a courthouse with 2 or 3 witnesses, and that's okay too. Wherever you make the commitment, you make the commitment, and that is the foundation from where you begin to build. I believe that is the promise that you make in front of God and everybody else that's there, that no matter what comes, whatever happens, you're going to stay together. And not only that, you are going to grow together and learn about each other and accept each other when you are like this sometimes, because it happens. And then if you have a child or if you have extended family and there are different opinions, or there's so many things that can happen, always return to that commitment, that promise that you made to each other. And as wild as things can get and as far apart as you can really grow from each other in a relationship sometimes, if you have that firm foundation that you started with and you never, ever, ever forget that, then it becomes, I hope, less difficult over time to say, let's go back. Let's think about where we began. Let's think about why it is we decided we wanted to be together in the first place. Because it is easy sometimes to sort of forget that a little bit. That's just life. We're human people, 2 different human people who aren't going to always grow in the same direction as the other thing. You want to go through the different seasons of your life being the individuals that you are and respecting that of each other, and still be able to come back and say, okay, we're very different people 34 years in. Also, we remember why we got together in the first place. And isn't it exciting now that we've raised a family, now that we have, pulled up stakes and moved to the mountains 20 years ago, that look where we are. Look where we are physically. Look where we are in the ways that we change and our perspectives and the things that we learn, and return. Always return to where your foundation started. And remember that even when things are wonky, even when you're feeling out of sorts or disconnected, if you come back to that foundational space where you started and you remember why you promised to stay together and that commitment that you made, and that holds strong, and you respect that, then you can get through pretty much anything. This is a little off topic to what I usually, but there is also, the breath work is there, the taking the stress off your shoulders, because when you return to each other, return to your foundation, it does make your stress level dissipate a little bit too. And here's the good news. Oh, so much good news today. You're enough already. You are enough just the way that you are. You don't have to meet an expectation. You don't have to grow a following. You don't have to wear a certain thing. You don't have to do anything at all, because you're a child of God. And because of that, return to knowing that. Every time you start to feel a little bit unsure, or you talk to yourself in a negative way, or you just, I can't believe I did that, whatever you do, come back to the fact that you're already enough, because God put you here for a divine purpose. There's never been anybody like you ever before, and there never, ever, ever will be anyone like you ever again. And your story is unique to you and you only. So share your story. The world needs your story. It really does. It needs your voice. It needs the way you tell it and the way that you live out that story of yours. Return to yourself. Remember how beautiful and amazing and wonderful and unique that you are. When you get up in the mornings with your bed head and you just sleepily walking into the bathroom, look at yourself in the mirror and say, "Good morning. I love you. I think you're amazing." And if you can't do that, if it takes a little while for you to really start to believe that in here, that's okay. I'll believe it for you in the meantime, because I know it's true. And that's all I have for today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day. And I have a little membership on Skool, Skool. Go to Skool and look up Free the Girls. You'll see my little logo there. It looks like it's black lettering, Free the Girls, with like a little sunrise. And I hope you'll join me. It's free. It's a free membership. We're going to do some fun things over there. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.